Hey, it's Sid, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for logging in. And you guys are probably gonna think this is a really weird setting. It's definitely not what I usually the environment I usually film in. So sorry, I'm in my car right now with my rainbow steering wheel. Crazy. But today we are going to be eating a Subway footlong while talking about a little bit of YouTube drama that's been going on. And I'm sad to have to even talk about it because I'm sad that it happened. But let's first talk about the food. I got a ham sandwich with lettuce. I don't know if you guys can see that because the lighting. Oh, it looks kind of gross. But lettuce, olives, pickles, pepperoncinis, and then some sauces like mustard and mayo and stuff like that. But yeah, let's take a bite. Y'all, it's about 4 o'clock, maybe even 5-ish. And it's the first time I'm eating. I'm so hungry. Y'all. Okay. Now that I have something in my stomach, let's start talking about all the YouTube drama that's been going on. I'm specifically going to talk about all that stuff with Bloves Life and Eats with Q. But I don't know, maybe this is just a couple months for like serious drama to happen, because James Charles and Tati, that drama, that huge drama, were just kind of subsided, thank goodness. Happened, and the Nikocado with Trisha Paytas drama, that happened. But this video is going to be mainly about the drama with B-Love and Q. So let's get into that. I don't know how all of you guys feel about it, but I feel, as a person who's I mean, I'm not gonna say that I'm older necessarily, but I'm 24. Like, I'm grown, right? When I go through things and I perceive something a certain way, I make sure to go to that person that I perceived it from before making it a bigger issue than it might have been. And I think that's what happened with Eats with Q. Like, that whole situation, if you guys don't already know about it, her feeling some type of way toward B-Loves and her entire family because of how she felt the energy was at B-Loves' house. Like, that to me is a little crazy. Not crazy as in her mental health, but crazy as in odd. Like, to go that far for something that seemed to be so little in my mind and in a lot of other people's minds. Like was shown in my first video. I don't know how many of you guys watched it, but I mentioned both of these ladies that I was inspired by the videos that I've watched by B-Loves and Eats with Q. both black women as I am. And I was inspired by that, the growth of their channels. Like, Bloves Life was the first channel that I started watching when I got into mukbangs, which was so interesting. But I don't agree with how Q handled it. I don't think that she should have made it an online thing. And I don't really know if it was a publicity stunt or a clout chasing move. But the way she's reacted to the reactions from her videos, it kind of seems like it was. And if it was, it kind of backfired because her followers are diminishing, not rising. But I would like to give a shout out to Bloves Life and her family. They handled it very well. Very well. Because they welcomed this person who was pretty much a stranger. That's like talking to somebody over Instagram for a certain amount of times, appreciating their pictures, and inviting them over to your own home to do a photo shoot. There's not many people you know who do that. And for this to be the backlash or the consequences of it, her family doing that video, I think it was very professional. They came with receipts. They definitely came with receipts. And not only did they come with receipts, they handled it in a godly and professional way. They addressed the issues that needed to be addressed. And besides that, they didn't even, well, let me say Bloves specifically did not belittle this girl even in the video, like many people would have done after coming for her entire family. Eats with Q, I'm sure she had her reasons. Maybe she didn't portray necessarily what happened properly in a way that would have made viewers understand. But either way, it should not have been handled publicly. Just like the James Charles and the Tati situation should never have been handled publicly. I understand that you're on a public platform, but I think as a woman, especially a God-fearing woman, you should understand when some things should not be publicized. Like, you should go to God and the person who you're dealing with that strife with. You know what I'm saying? Guys, this is so good. I'm just grabbing. But y'all, I didn't write anything down. I'm just kind of talking whatever I could think of. I'm talking about it. But I do appreciate and respect in the way that Q's sister, I'm not sure what her name is, but how she handled it after the original video that she was in. After watching Bloves Life, Bethany's video with her entire family, she came onto a public platform, her public platform, to apologize and to say that God has dealt with her and she didn't realize certain things had happened and she was just looking at her side and not thinking about their side. And I think that is a very grown woman thing to do, and I appreciate that. And for that, I did follow her. I was like, oh, okay, I appreciate when you feel like you did something wrong and you correct that wrong. Now, let's talk about Q's apology video. Because in reality, it wasn't really an apology. I was kind of confused by that, but I respect both women still, even after this whole situation has happened. Because as a black woman, I can understand Q's feelings towards maybe some racial hostility in a store or something like that. Obviously, B-Love may not have experienced that, but I don't think Q should have expected her to understand how she felt simply because of her racial background. Because if you've never experienced it, you've never experienced it. And I think it's kind of fake to empathize. Well, not even empathize. I think you should empathize. But to act like you've been through something that you haven't necessarily been through. Empathy is important, though. But even Darius made that point in the second video, I believe. Yeah, second video that they made. That though they've never experienced it, they're not saying that her experience didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that, because that's why I'm saying that they handled it so well. Like, every point that was made was like, it was respectful. Like, even though they debunked a lot of what she said and cleared their name completely in my mind, they did it in a way as to not come for her complete character, which Q, in my opinion, did, which I wish that she hadn't, because I did appreciate and love her channel. I loved her mukbangs, her seafood mukbangs, chicken mukbangs. I liked watching her videos. I really did enjoy it. And the fact that so many people are coming to B-Love's defense, I was kind of confused as to why. Sorry, it's a fire truck. I was kind of confused as to why Q made the video. I'm like, that was not... I understand that she says that she's not fake. She was going to express the way that she felt. All of that. But it wasn't a good business decision. It really wasn't. And me, as a person who doesn't really know a ton about business, realized that wasn't a good business decision, simply because B-Love's platform is much bigger than Q's platform. And the fact that B-Love has been seen and shown to do mukbangs and collabs with people who have significantly less subscribers than her. So I didn't understand why Q felt the need to do that, especially 6 months later. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sitting in my car, but it is 102 degrees outside. I'm under a tree, so I'm getting a little bit of a breeze, but I'm like, I don't know if my face is looking a little greasy, a little oily. But yeah, I really do hope that and I'm saying this as a woman of color, that they, make up. because I hate to see a divide in such a small community. Like, black women mukbangers isn't as big as many other things on YouTube, if you understand what I'm saying, you know? There's only a few that I personally know of that are, you know, have gotten pretty big. And I watched almost all of them that I'm aware of. So I really hope they make up. It's not even me wanting them to be friends. It's me more so wanting them to just grow mutual respect for each other. Like, you don't have to talk about each other. You don't have to collab with each other. Just coexist. I understand that not everyone's gonna like everyone. You can't expect the energy of two people to automatically, you know, be great together. Not everybody's gonna be friends, and that's okay. But I hope they can still be acquaintances and, in a way, co-workers, because I enjoyed watching both of them. And I think if Q came out with an apology that said that she really did regret some of the things that she said, because I do think that she should apologize for disrespecting a family. For me, if somebody comes from my family personally, you're not going to be my favorite person, as I'm sure most people would feel. I don't have children yet, but I can only imagine somebody coming for the character of my children, my husband, and myself. That's why I'm saying Bloves is a very strong woman. And Q is a strong woman too, honestly, because I know she's getting a lot of hate comments right now. And I don't wish that upon her at all. I hope, you know, I hope that stops as well, because I don't think hate is a solution to anything. I think love is. I think forgiveness is. I think righting wrongs is. All of those things are what help people to grow. Everybody makes mistakes, but I think righting those wrongs is what makes you a great person, if you're asking me personally. But that was my little rant about my, you know, opinions on the whole topic. I thought, you know, I'm watching all of the videos, I might as well put in my opinion on it. And I didn't necessarily put all the facts into all of it, you know, because I'm sure most of you watching this have already watched the videos with Bloves Life and Q, Eats with Q. But I really hope it all resolves itself. I hope publicly they let us know one day that they've reconciled or they've talked over their issues privately. But, you know, that's just me hoping and praying, you know. But thanks for watching. I'm about to, you know, get out of here, turn my car air conditioning on and go home. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys tune into the next video. Bye. Sorry for the setting.